He had charge of the opening game between Qatar and Ecuador 6 days ago. Hector Moreno of Mexico would be suspended for the next game if he booked him here. Massimiliano Errati of Italy is the VAR as well. Mexican keeper Guillermo Ochoa has already added to his legend with that penalty save from Lewandowski. Ahead of him, Nestor Araujo makes a third centre. Vega are potentially split strikers. Guillermo Ochoa, 4 nights ago, his 17th career penalty save in the face of Lewandowski gave Mexico their launch point. For him, as for one or two other great world stars, this is likely to be a last crack at the big one. And there's perhaps the greatest of them all. He has now played at 5 World Cups. He's scored at 4 of them. Today he meets Maradona game for World Cup game. The difference, of course, is that Maradona wore the medal that Messi is still missing. This then is potentially knockout. Qatar were eliminated some hours after their event yesterday, but here is the first match at World Cup 22 in which one of the participants is playing in the moment for their continued involvement. And it's not just anyone, it is Argentina, it is Messi. They cannot lose, he must not lose. But Mexico are menacing and motivated. This, Alan, this could be a twitchy evening.
It certainly could. I mean, it's set up to be a momentous evening with the crowd, the stadium, the atmosphere's magnificent. That's when your top players usually respond, and there are plenty of those out there.
Di Maria is one of them. He's bypassed Rodriguez there in midfield. Lautaro Martinez, it was rumoured by some prior to the game, might not get the nod up top, but he does continue to lead the line. A line he, by a few millimetres, rather overled against Saudi Arabia with those tight offside calls.
Yeah, still looked sharp though, didn't he? And sure, Scaloni, the coach, wouldn't have thought twice about keeping him in there.
Di Maria. A little nudge in the back from Andres Guardado. Otamendi gets freshly into the Argentine midfield, and Lisandro Martinez there of Manchester United freshly into a back 4, which is 75% different from that which turned out for the opening game. Messi tiptoeing past 2 and 3 challenges all at once. Moved on by McAllister, whipped in by Acuna. Repelled as far as Montiel. Here's Di Maria, beyond Gallardo. Chico de Paul, that's the setup for a throw.
Well, Mexico have chosen to go with the extra defender, but if Messi can do what he just did in the middle of the park, a bit higher up, Di Maria did it as well, beat his man. The extra man sometimes can be negated.
Otamendi. So couldn't keep it in play. So of Sevilla. Both of Argentina's fullbacks tonight play for that club.
Easily though to get too pumped up in this kind of atmosphere, to play the occasion more than the match. This is where the more experienced heads be invaluable. There's a few lads out there that aren't altogether used to this kind of occasion, playing for the country at this level.
4 by Montiel. Big leap from Moreno. Now by Acuna. Touch for McAllister. Rodriguez to Paul. Who is the survivor from the first game in midfield for Argentina. Di Maria from wide. Messi. Now a chance for Vega to burst through, but he's left behind a limb, and the referee has penalised him. Hector Herrera didn't see a problem with the challenge and has engaged with the Italian referee.
Yeah, the Argentina players feeling this was deliberate. He's just trying to fend him off. I mean, it's not an elbow as such. It certainly catches Montiel.
He's a waspish striker, Alexis Vega of Guadalajara. Their setup up top has changed, obviously, with the formational alteration that the coach has made. So they have essentially two habitually wide strikers attacking from either flank, Vega from the left. But this is the first spiky moment of the night.
Yeah, you can see by the reaction of both sets of players that the ref's going to have to be on his toes tonight. He's going to have plenty of work to do. Plenty of complaints on both sides.
And there is Lionel Scaloni, who, notwithstanding the awful shock of the first result, has plenty of love still in the bank from Argentina supporters. A 36-match unbeaten run prior to the Saudi Arabian setback. The challenge has been checked by VAR and no further action is being taken.
It's no good in the air, Messi, is it?
Scaloni actually let the loved ones of the players into the training camp on Thursday to try and take the sting out of their bad day at the office. Wives and girlfriends and children allowed at the University of Qatar training base.
Yeah, it's quite a clever way of going about things. Relieve a bit of the tension.
Montiel. Di Maria leading off Gallardo, who's playing him close attention. We go to Paul, forced back by Gallardo. Not done too convincingly by Martinez. Araujo, wide of him, Alvarez. Araujo. This is Irving Lozano, attacking principally through the inside right channel and winning a corner from Martinez.
He's certainly not slow, this lad. an outswinger, keeping those defenders guessing.
Guardado, third Mexican to play in 5 World Cups. The skipper didn't play the first game. He is leading this time. Left a challenge on Lozano. By Montiel.
It's not always nice when you get to the ball first in that fashion. Just think quicker, react quicker, especially for a striker.
Lozano has made his point amiably. Vega over it, and this time it was a left-footed delivery, a devilish one from Chavez. To which Montes tried to apply a start at the knee.
Was able to get a boot on it. They're not far off at the far post. Decent start for Mexico.
Previous World Cup meetings between these two, one ancient, two relatively modern. They did meet in Montevideo in the very first World Cup, July 1930, and the game finished 6-3. 3 penalties, a hat-trick. Being nagged at by Luis Chavez.
It's been a really aggressive start by Mexico. Getting to the ball and the man quickly, getting a foot in.
He's got a game on here, Orsato, the Italian official. It is characteristic of meetings between these two. The two modern meetings in World Cups, they have both been very spicy affairs. Chavez's clearance worked out okay. Here's Gallardo. Chasing away from Messi. Vega couldn't take it with him. At the San Siro. They recovered that time to finish third in the group, which then was enough. They beat Brazil in the last 16, Yugoslavia and Italy on penalties before losing the final to Andy Bremer's penalty for West Germany. It's Vega looking to find Lozano. Sliding in for more was Guardado. He thought the ball should be his. It's not.
That pumped up those Mexico players.
Of course, part of the narrative of this game is that the coach of Mexico used to be the coach of Argentina. Tata Martino, 60 years old now. He caused Argentina twice to be runners-up in the Copa America. Lost both of his finals to Chile. Actually, he was the last boss of Argentina to fail to beat Mexico in Dallas in September of 2015. A 2-all draw. Mexico led that game 2-0, but he was saved by late goals from Aguero and, of course, Messi. From between the centre halves, Messi from very deep. Martinez, Lozano.
Well, it's early days, but at the moment, Mexico are harrying Argentina, and they can't string too many passes together, Argentina.
Araujo. Montes. Moreno, super crossfield ball. Alvarez. Montes. To Herrera. Araujo. Herrera. Alvarez. Watched out for Lautaro Martinez. It's come back to Irving Lozano, who is adeptly dispossessed. And there is another crunching tackle from Herrera.
Yeah, the ref's going to be tested. Some of these challenges as players go down, trying to get opponents in trouble again. There was a bit of contact there and both players go down.
So Herrera is his third World Cup. He plays for Houston Dynamo now in the United States of America. He has been in his past a champion of both Portugal and Spain. Messi. McAllister.
Big game for him, inexperienced at this level, and Alexis McAllister, but he's a good player.
He's kept the ball well. Messi can forage. De Paul played it against the referee, who is therefore obliged to stop the game. This is required to be an uncontested drop ball. Rodriguez.
Got a great scoring record for Scaloni, about 1 in 2.
But he has, as mentioned, a hat-trick against Mexico. 4-0 win in San Antonio in September of 2019. Montez to Lozano. Otamendi was higher.
Has seen plenty of the ball.
Lozano trampled upon by a retreating Otamendi. It's a free kick for Mexico.
Already he's announced his threat out there. He's a live wire. I said he's really quick.
Alexis Vega. His skipper Guardado is there, perhaps only in an advisory capacity. It's on the very cusp of shootable. Vega over it. Guardado went square. That is cannily worked. Martino's got his second time.
Yeah, that first time ball in the box, I think it was Kevin Alvarez. It was a difficult one to get the correct weight on. First bit of work for Martinez.
In that area of the field, playing from between the two centre-halves, sometimes on the face of it as a third centre-half. Now by Herrera. Forward by De Paul, taken back for Mexico by Araujo. He had to make good his challenge. Well, he took at least as much man as ball, and he is in the book. And one suspects he won't be the last.
Well, he saw the ball and he was going for it. There was nothing going to stop him there. On the stretch, I think that left leg maybe comes up. To find some kind